Hmm. Okay, let me begin at the very beginning. So all started approximately 4 billion. No, okay. I'm here to talk about Half Life. Half Dot Alive. Which is really like ironic because their songs like are anything but like not fully alive. They are amazing. And they just dropped their debut album a couple hours ago, and I just got the opportunity only now to listen to the entirety of it. And I don't even know what to say, how to describe it. Every song on it, every single one, is a masterpiece of its own. Like I have never, well, I've never experienced a single album that on its own is so consistently complete. Like there isn't a single song in it that I kind of don't like. That I feel like is a bit, every single one of them like is gold, like top tier, amazing. And this is the like debut. They like only just beginning. This is like kudos to them. Like this has been so long coming. They first released Steel Feel, the first song off the album, like over a year ago. Like I was the 3rd of August, and today's the 9th. So like that's over a year of just like anticipation building, and like Steel Feel was like such a bop. Like I was shook because I mean the songs before, the three, um the full, Awake, and Tiptoe had a very like specific kind of vibe. I know people used to say they're like the copycat of 21 Pilots, which I think like is just nonsense. But it was kind of in that vein. But then with Steel Feel, it was like the beginning of something amazing. Like those songs before were amazing, but Steel Feel was in its own category of just phenomenal. And like that was the introduction of like the dance and the style of it all that just so defines their music. Like Still Feel like to this day it's probably like one of the absolute like top 5 best songs I've ever heard. And like for now at least it's probably my favorite song off the album. Though like I haven't really gotten to hear all the other ones. There are like definitely some like Trust and Creature that could take that spot because like I ain't gonna lie, I got emotional during those songs. Like, even though like Creature is like about like, God and stuff, I'm not religious, but just the lyrics, the like ambience of the song, and like the whole entire album was just amazing, like impeccable, impeccable. Just wow. I don't even know what to say. It's first of all, I keep on saying first of all, but like this is like the fourth thing I'm saying. But they definitely had to have an amazing career. I mean, they made these songs that are just above the level of what you'd expect at the beginning of it all. Like even like above the level that like some groups and artists who've been at it for years can't even reach. It's just like, wow, man, like this is real music. I know a lot of people complain to like the music of this decade and like what's it that like electro dance music and like pop music is getting stale. It isn't maybe as vibrant as it used to be, but I feel like this album really like is touching into something that I think we can all agree is pretty fucking amazing. Maybe I should like think about more adjectives than just amazing. Like awesome or inspiring, phenomenal. I said impeccable. It is just like give me like a tissue of like adjectives that like mean the same as good, like great, just like godly. That's maybe a bit much, but like it is like god tier. So to go into breaking down the songs, first with like Steel Feel, I've already said like amazing song. It really touches into my heart, and like at the time that it came out, I was kind of going through, not kind of, I was going through like a tough situation. It was like difficult, and I just like listened to that song for the first time, and like since then my life has just changed. I just want to say like Steel Feel alone was like opening a new page in a chapter in my life that I never thought like I still feel alive. It's just yeah, re-energized me, and it really means a lot to me. And then a couple of months later, Arrow came out, which is completely different, but like not really from Steel Feel. Now I was surprised, like the rock part in it was just like a shocker, and it was just so, you know. Then I think the next one was Runaway. Maybe I'm forgetting. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Steel Feel, Arrow, Runaway. Yeah, that seems correct. Runaway, in all capitals, is just like the drums really came out and like hitting it hard. It's like the beat of it was so consistent. It really drove the track through. I keep on saying this, but it was such a different feel from the other two songs, and the lyrics alone, like it really told the story. Then Pure Gold. Don't even get me started with Pure Gold. Like, sorry, the song is so like kind of abstract, you know, like with the kind of weird sounds, and then you get to the bridge and it's like pure gold. No, it's wrapped up in pure gold tenfold. That's just completely like mind blowing, bonkers. Like it just like it seems so normal, but like the way it just feels in like your head and like your body, and you just like feel all of it. And then okay came out, which the music video for that, the song itself was just like some crazy level absurdist, like you're on an acid trip. It's just completely like creatively amazing. I'll just say amazing. I really liked it. It was really weird. I really liked it. It had this feeling of just the lyrics like it's okay, is this okay? Really really felt like that question within myself. Like it's okay to be myself, but is it? You know? That's something that I think we're all dealing with in our lives. And like the way that was phrased in the song, that like instrumentally with the music video too, and everything was so abstract. Really feel like it connected to the kind of abstract feeling I feel towards like the real me, you know? Like we're always trying to fit ourselves selves into societal molds, and when you get towards being truly yourself and like who is that person, you can kind of feel like you're walking through a maze that has no end. That's a lot of deep words. I'm gonna stop talking about that now. And then today, was it today or yesterday? Today, yeah. Maybe it was yesterday in America where they are, because time zones. It was probably yesterday when this actually came out. It just like boom hit me. Because like I knew this has been coming for like a long time. Like now, not yet. Like I saw it on like Instagram and Twitter, like it kept on being like, it's coming. But then like I kind of forgot because I just came out of writing exams, and you know how exams are. And then we just closed for school yesterday, and like I think all of that's going on in my head just like completely wiped the memory of the fact that I was about to get hit with a bomb. And it was a bomb. Like a bomb bop. Like a bomb bop. Where do I even begin? Wrist. Featuring Sam Hart. I don't know that artist. I haven't heard of them before. But they seem amazing on the track. This just was so like deep on like a shallow level. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, you know, you need to rest. That's so obvious. And I think it's just some things that, you know, slowing down is fighting back. You know, you deserve to rest. Living life, being busy and all that isn't what you're worth. I feel like it's just the song itself feels like when you are finally done with all of your work and you can just relax. Which, I mean, me like finally being over with exams and school for the term, I really feel like I am being able to relax, and this song will definitely be the foundation of my vacation. Hey, that rhymed. But then what was the other song? Featuring Kimba, who I have heard of. I've heard a couple of her songs. I just can't think of any specifically right now. But she's a good artist. She has nice music. The song's name is Ice Cold. And then all small letters. The capital letters and then the small letters. but there isn't a proper word for small letters. They're just small. But capital letters aren't big letters. This is a rant that does not need to be had in this video. Ice Cold is just, I think it kind of going into the vibe of the pre-album songs. Not like pre-album, but like pre-release songs, like Still Feel, like that kind of like, you know, really driving the song, a really like poppy song, really like the way like the vocals just cut through each other, just unbelievable. I think like it's something that like my head is still trying to wrap itself around, like how did they even write these songs? Like how do you even think up this kind of stuff? Like it's just incredible. And then there was the song that made me cry, Creature, which think just thinking of yourself in that way as being a creation of like the connection kind of we have with the world, and like it's just, it really made me cry. Like I got emotional a bit there, like throughout listening this to like the entire song. I just had my hands in my head in my hands, and I was like like you know, it was really emotional. And then Trust, which like I listened to them the order I listened to them. I listened to Trust before Creature, so I was already emotional after listening to Trust with capital T's but small everything else, which like I already could tell that like this song, just by like the way the capitals had been arranged, that this was going to be emotional. And then the horns at the beginning of the song, the way it started out, was just so like orchestral. Like that's not the word. It was like an orchestra, like listening to like orchestra music, like the big theatricalness of it, and then like it stopped, and I thought that was going to be the song. I thought it was going to be that kind of song, and then it stopped, and it was like completely changed. Like it was kind of like this rock feeling, but it wasn't rock. It was more of like, I know this is like a very basic way of describing it, but like it was like very like bass, very drum led, which I guess is kind of what rock is, but just like went like ta 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 ta, and like the lyrics, the vocals could kind of like fast paced, like was like hitting you over and over and over again, and I was like, I was shocked. Keep on saying it, I was shook, like I'm quaking, like, and I oop. But it really was like unexpected. Just my body was just feeling every emotion that this song had to give me, like the highs and lows of high school football. It really, it hit hard, like in the soul. It really like kind of made me think really deeply of like, you know, what is trust? How does this, like the emotional connectiveness we have to each other, you know, giving somebody a part of you, you know, like when you share, let me get off the sun, when you share a secret with somebody, you know, that's giving them a part of you, you really have to trust them. And I feel like the song and like the kind of like false feeling you got at the beginning with the horns kind of put you in like a false and then cut, and I think that really describes how trust is. It can change so easily. It really is like a phenomenal song. I think I have to listen to it over and over and over again and like cry my heart out. It's like, what happened before that? Future, trust, the notion? This was weird because it isn't a song, it's just somebody speaking. It's very short. And I wonder who the person whose voice that is, because like it's really good. Like, I mean, they're just speaking and saying words, but the voice was like so, like, it's kind of like attractive, kind of like there's like kind of like a grudge in it, you know. Really, like, I need to like listen to that again and really listen to the words to like get like a better understanding of it. And then maybe, is that all of the songs? I think there's one between the notion and trust that I'm forgetting about. Anyway, maybe the first song I listened to today, it was, okay, I'm imagining, I think if I describe the way I'm seeing it in my brain, it's kind of like lights, you know, like the natural kind of lights, like how like behind me, like the sunlight is coming in and it's just bright, that kind of light. Just like you're busy, you're being brought up, like rising. Like, I felt that a lot. Like, you heard it a lot in the song, the feeling of like moving on up. It was very bright, light, sight. What else rhymes with it? Night, tight. But yeah, I think maybe I didn't really appreciate it the first time, but I feel like it really has a lot of potential for me to unlock. I really like the feeling I got of it, you know? Like, everything's gonna be alright, you know? It's all fine. Everything's good. Life. Yay! Kind of feel like that's the feeling I got off of all of the songs, you know? The lyrics are really deep. They really do talk about amazing things that I feel like maybe not all music goes that deep, you know? Like in Trust, Future, Steel Feel, Arrow, they talk about, in all of the songs, they talk about feeling, being in dark spaces, getting out of those dark spaces, not knowing if you can get out of those dark spaces, fighting against bad feelings, kind of rebuilding. Really, it talks a lot about rebuilding, change, and comfort. And I feel like this really is an album that I needed personally. It really did help me in so many ways. Just listening to the songs and the things I have to say, the feelings they create. But at the same time, I feel like it's something that the world needs. Which, that sounds so deep and like philosophical. philosophical. That is not how the word is pronounced. Don't ask me how to pronounce it. It is not going to end well. I think in this day and age, with the way the world is, with climate change, with politics, with violence, and everything, I feel like the world is just in a state of terror, trauma, and depression. I feel like this album really shines a light towards goodness, escaping badness, being alive inside of like a dark cage, even if everything is black and bruised and trapped, you are still alive. Still feel alive. I think that really sets the tone of this album, and I really hope they continue this throughout their career. It's just, I don't know what to say. I really appreciate it to be able to hear that kind of stuff in music, you know? And now that just got really dark and really deep. So let's get to something happier. Let's talk about the dance. I can't wait to see like stages or like just like how this is gonna look, you know, like in the other songs like Era, Runaway, all of Still Feel, like we saw like the music videos and stuff, like how it looks, like we felt it, and it's just so groovy, man. Like that's one thing I love about Half Alive. The dance, like it's such a specific type of dance, very like that was not it, but the style of dance and the way that it's going to mesh into the other songs. I really wanna, because I can already see like with Ice Cold, like I can already imagine it is really, and maybe like it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. I wish they were having a concert here in South Africa, but you know, at least I get to see videos and stuff of it. It's gonna be amazing. This is just the beginning of something that I hope I can definitely see changing the world, shaping it into the kind of place that like dances to every song, even if the song does not necessarily have dance to it. Well, I think that's all the words I have to say. No, not yet. Half Alive. Go check it out. Give every one of the songs a like. Save it to every playlist you have. Because I know I'm going to.